Welcome to Kiki and Kibit's Love After Lockup edition. My name is Brianna, and clearly you can see I'm here with my podcast partner, Mary.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl, hey. Someone
I'm
told us to
sorry.
stop saying that.
We don't have the copyright for it, but we're going to keep using it.
Yeah, whatever, biatch.
Yeah, I know.
We can do whatever tired old shit that we want anytime we want.
Exactly, because we're tired old bitches. So we
Yeah,
want
right,
to
exactly.
tired old shit.
Welcome to our world. Anyway, so Love After Lockup. This season's off to a bang. Like
yes,
a
I was going to say a bang.
Yeah. Yeah, there's only a little banging though on this episode. A surprisingly small amount of banging for the buck.
Yes, small amount banging for the buck.
Yeah, exactly. So let's get started with our buddy Andy and Harry. I've got an overall statement about this. Harry is a little punk. I'm sorry, Andy. I don't like the way he's acting towards you. I don't like the way he's acting towards his family. He may have issues, but like that's not how you handle it. Like
No,
these people were literally up till 2 a.m. You know what?
And Brianna, is it just me or is Lydia pregnant?
Totally think Lydia's pregnant.
Right?
I had the same thought. Like that, they haven't showed her belly for a while, but they showed it. And that roundness definitely doesn't look like extra weight. Like
no, like exactly. She looks like she's pregnant. So he's stressing
out that late.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I don't like it. It's very.
I don't like it either. But they weren't there from the beginning. So why would they be there?
I don't understand. I mean, I'm sure. Do we know how many times he's been in prison before? Because I wonder if families get like very fatigued with this stuff after a while.
They probably do. I mean, he said he's been getting into trouble since he was little. I could picture, having to deal with authorities at schools and, and after a while, you're just like, ugh. Yeah, you burnt out.
He said he was starting fires at like
I know, 5. At 5. Isn't that crazy?
It's concerning. And I really like Indy now that we've met her.
Yes.
And it's like, I feel protective. Like, I feel like she deserves better. So I hope throughout the season, we'll see him get his shit together because I was a little upset tonight. But I was curious. So like we were talking about before the podcast that Anira said that he was cheating, and now suddenly we've seen in previews that she's found that. Oh, did she find out? I'm curious how she found out for herself that he was. Like, how'd she verify it?
Right. I mean, she saw these messages. We don't
have deets.
Right. We don't have deets on how she's seen these messages, but there's this one picture of a topless chick.
Right. I don't know. And then there's a rumor or not a rumor, but apparently he has a child, right?
Right. Yes.
That he's had since he got out. And my question is, how was he having sex when he was in the halfway house?
I don't know. This is all confusing. I have no idea if this where
I know
child
and we were supposed to interview Aniris, so like she can't tell us.
Right.
She can't predict it.
Yeah, Aniris can't predict it.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. So they're in the car and she's just ready to go. I mean, she's so happy to get him out, which is awesome, right?
Yes. And she tells him that his family's making mofongo, and he's like,
"What is that?"
Mofongo is sweet plantains with beef or chicken or pork or.
Yum, that sounds good.
Yeah, it is really good. But he didn't want any of it. He just wanted a chicken sandwich and fries.
Yeah, get this man chicken sandwich for sure. Yeah, exactly.
Popeye's chicken sandwich for Harry.
Shocked. Right. But so then he like doesn't want to go home. He wants to bring burgers back to the guys in the halfway house.
Which in the spaces that I held after the Love After Lockup episode on Friday, one of the speakers brought up a good point of view. When you're in a halfway house and you kind of have like people that take care of you, it's like returning the favor, and you are going to go out of your way to take care of them because they looked out for you.
But he could have done it the next morning, is my point.
Yeah.
Because it's so late at night, and it's like I would be really upset if it were.
He probably promised the guys. He probably promised the guys, "Oh, the minute I get out, I'm going to come and bring you burgers." And he wanted to keep his word.
Tell your family that.
I know,
because he's the right. Like, just tell them. And they wouldn't have stayed up so late. So I am not okay with that. Anyway, so Lydia's very worried about him getting in trouble again, and I can see why, because he's got attitude.
Yes, and drinking an open bottle of liquor outside within a couple of hours of getting out of jail is not going to help your situation, Harry.
No, and not to jump ahead, but at the end of the episode, we find out he's going to get an ankle monitor. I think he needs it.
Yeah, right.
No, I want Indy to have better than this. She's a really sweet girl, and I want it to work out well for him, but I certainly was really not impressed by his behavior at all.
Not impressed at all.
Yeah.
Harry gets an F for behavior.
Yeah, definitely. And he walks into Lydia's house, and she's just like, "Hey."
She throws her child. Did you see that? She threw her child onto the sofa and goes storming into the bedroom.
I didn't notice that part. Yeah, it's 3 a.m.
I know.
I'd be fucking grumpy as hell at 3 a.m. like that. What the hell? And he refuses to apologize to them because he's like, and I'm not wrong. I don't know. I feel like you kind of are.
You kind of are, dude. Just a little. Just a little.
Very, very disturbing to me. And he tells Indy that his sister's letting him stay there out of sympathy. Okay, well, whatever it is, you're lucky, honey.
Exactly.
Where else are you gonna stay? So I don't like it.
I don't like his attitude. I don't like
your attitude, Harry. We don't like it. And I bet Yolanda doesn't like it.
No, I bet you Yolanda did not like this shit at all, I bet. Mm-hmm.
I know. I can't wait to get to the part where they catch up with that preview where he jumps in the car and she takes off her hood. Yeah. And it's like, I want to know what he did that provoked that moment.
Yes, I know.
Yeah. So they stay in a hotel.
And they have sex in the bathroom.
Yeah. So she was disappointed. She wanted flowers and candles, and it was hard to maneuver in there. Yeah. It was still 10 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like she's just being nice. So they wake up in the morning and the PO is looking for him. Lydia's like, "Call your PO, dude."
Because he forgot to call him. Your first day out of the fucking halfway house and you forget to call your PO. He needs an ankle monitor, Brianna. If anyone needs an ankle monitor,
shaking my head at this. This is, of all the Love After Lockup couples, this is one of the worst starts we've seen.
Yes.
As far as,
definitely.
Your ring light just go off?
Yes,
it did.
To your ring light? I don't know why. I don't know, but I'm fixing it right now.
I'm attempting to. It doesn't matter.
I'm attempting to.
So he's on parole for 15 years. That's a long ass time.
Yes, it is a long ass time.
Yeah. All right. So moving on, Taylor and Chance.
Mm-hmm. Chance is getting out.
Yeah.
And it's all happening at the last minute. So she didn't have a chance to clean her house. Didn't have a chance to organize. Didn't have a chance to make herself perfect. I find that really disturbing. How she's worried about being perfect.
Yeah, well, I went to my kid's house yesterday and I was in the front room and everything looked nice. And I went to go use the bathroom and I turned my head and there are literally clothes piled up on the floor, on the bed, on the dresser. And I'm thinking to myself, it might be like that with her. It might be in that closet is, just packed full, up high. I don't know.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't
Maybe
know.
she didn't get to shave her naughty bits. I don't know.
Yeah, she didn't get to shave her naughty bits.
Yeah,
She's self-filming because everything happened so quickly. Didn't even have a chance to
right.
get
They
the
didn't get to
cameras
call the
there.
cameras. Exactly.
I mean, it's like fucking crazy.
Yeah, exactly. So I didn't realize that they had met each other in person before, but then they showed the pictures.
Yes.
So,
Yes, they have.
Yeah.
So
anyway, we hear more about the bank robbery. So what is this?
I don't
he
know.
was high on Xanax because, like, I don't think Xanax gets you high.
I know.
Then he said Xanax bars. What is a Xanax bar?
It's a pill.
Anyone knows?
It's a Xanax pill.
Well, maybe you have to take a lot, but like if, oh, I see. Yeah. But like, right. I've taken Xanax before for anxiety, for legit anxiety. And it's like, I feel like if I took too many, I would just be asleep. Like, I don't understand.
Thank you. I know many people, unfortunately, that take too many Xanax, and I call them Xanax zombies.
Exactly. They're you totally can literally out of it.
Having a conversation with them, and they will fall asleep in the middle of the fucking conversation.
My mom takes Klonopin for sleep, and that's basically the same as Xanax. That's what she takes to go to sleep at night. So, like, I don't understand.
I don't understand it either. I don't understand. It sounds like a
lie. But then he talks about having a pill and cocaine addiction. So I think it's more likely that dude was smoking crack or something.
Yeah,
it makes more sense to me. It just doesn't make sense. I don't know.
I mean, the only thing that would make sense to me if he was crushing up the Xanax and mixing it with the cocaine.
Which, why would you do that? Like, talk about buzzkill. Like,
exactly.
Don't waste your good cocaine like that.
Right. That is the only thing I can think of.
It's just like the worst.
I don't know.
I don't know. I call bullshit. I really do.
Yes, me too. Me too.
So then we find out he already had 7 or 8 felonies before this.
I know.
This guy is not like, I don't know. Taylor seems like a nice girl. I don't know anything about her yet, but
he is not exactly the law-abiding citizen, Brianna.
Definitely not.
Definitely not.
Anyway, so they get in the car, and
the tattoo he has of her face.
Well, and he said it was on his thigh, but it looks like it's on his side.
It looked like his outer thigh.
Yeah. Are we sure it's her?
I know. He's like, I didn't get to shave it, so your face is kind of hairy.
That was kind of funny.
That was kind of funny. That was kind of funny.
And it's funny that like the car won't start, and I mean they both stayed in good spirits about it, but her laugh is so goofy.
And the pouring rain, mind you.
Right, exactly. I appreciated that he stayed upbeat about it, whatever. He's like, well, I hope this bodes well for how he'll react to things. I just feel like that's not going to be a thing.
And now me either.
Think about this. Out of all the couples that WeTV chooses for this, and then like they probably only pick the ones where shit's going to hit the fan because
of course
it's more interesting. So
otherwise we wouldn't be watching
for a rocky road. Exactly. Well, I mean, I might, but it would be a very different experience. Like it's still interesting to see people coming out of prison straight into relationships and I would probably still watch, but not like as avidly,
Right.
So definitely the trash factor is funny about it, but I just have a bad feeling about this one.
Really yes. Yeah. So do I.
As I do about our next couple.
And speaking of the trash factor, first of all, this dude could have totally went to Walmart or Target to get her underwears and bras and socks. He did not have to go to the kinky lingerie store.
Yeah. And I mean, sorry, you only have one person to blame for that, and that is you. Because he was complaining about how much money he spent. But like,
thank you.
That's on you, bro.
That's on you, bro.
Or get one thing at the kinky lingerie store.
Right. And the rest of it get in Target. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. He's thinking with his non-saggy, whatever he was showing to the camera last week.
The micro pee?
I don't know. Anyway, I think she has like the most hillbilly name ever. It's
yes.
like Ray D. I don't know where she got that name. That's bad. She seems like she's pretty trashy. But this guy really bothers me on so many levels, not the least of which is that his nails are like way too long. I have like a really weird a thing about that, like about men's hands. Like, if I don't like your hands, like I can't fuck you. And if you have long fingernails, you're not touching me. I don't know why. Like, I admit this is like a weird thing, but that's how I feel about it. It's like Michael from Michael and Sarah.
Oh,
and every time I saw him, all I could see were his like disgusting fingernails
and his forehead.
Yeah, I actually totally not popular opinion. I thought he was cute though. And I thought he had like, yeah, I know, I told you. And like, I thought he definitely knows how
that
to
deserves a poll.
Charm a woman. Yes, sorry. She's like, okay. I didn't smoke enough weed for that comment, Brianna.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Anyway, so
oh god, and that's another one who ghosted us. Remember, Sarah ghosted us too.
Yeah. Why are we talking about ghosting? Because Aniris ghosted us.
Yes.
Aniris the psychic. We were supposed to interview her right before this. We even paid her in advance for a reading. And she didn't show up.
Second time.
This is second time. Well, the first time she canceled.
30 minutes before.
She ghosted. Yeah. But this time she ghosted. And like, girl, I know you got shit going on, but like, I have a lot of shit going on too. Like a full-time job, podcast, another YouTube channel, a husband. Like, Aniris, we're no longer interested in you. Yes, and if you're really that psychic, you can tell how pissed we are right now.
Yes,
and I'm also
you can feel my pissed off energy, Aniris.
Yeah,
if you're that fucking psychic.
And I really needed that reading because I needed to find out if I could like overcome my compulsive eating habit, and if I'm gonna ever be able to buy that house up on the hill overlooking the beach.
I wanted to know what my career was going to look like.
Well, I can tell you that it's going to be in social media because you're a goddess, a social media goddess, as we know. Employers, prospective employers, just look at our Instagram reach and you'll know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so who?
As my red light goes out again. I don't know what's up with my red light tonight.
Because you in the dark, girl.
Put me in the dark.
So did he say she talks about her oral game like a beast? I didn't catch that.
Yes, he said that. She talks about her oral game like a beast. Yep. Yes, he did.
Whatever.
So
I was too focused on his fingernails to notice.
Ray Dean is that happy Ramona shopping with him.
Whatever. So then he goes to see her dad, who says at first the age difference bothers him. And he's 50 years old, but his dad's calling him a kid.
I know.
I'll tell you what bothered me is that he rides his motorcycle without a helmet. That bothers me.
That bothers me.
All of this bothers me. This whole thing. I really hope she gets out and fucking ghosts the shit out of him. Just saying.
Just saying, right? Just saying.
I don't want him to be happy. I say that now until we try to get him on the podcast, and then I'll be like his best friend. We have a bad habit of like panning everyone. Then the minute we meet them, we're like, "We love you, we love you, Uncle Bo."
Except for Sean, I couldn't put the "I love you" face on for Sean.
I liked Sean.
I know you like Sean, but I couldn't, and I love Uncle Bo. So there we go. Okay.
Uncle Bo's our buddy.
Uncle Bo texted me at 1:00 in the morning pictures of his dog. Don't ask me why.
Okay, see, that's why like I don't really want my number back in his phone. If he asks for it, just say no.
I'm just gonna ignore the question. I'm just gonna ignore the question.
Message me on Instagram, Bo.
Yes,
and I even wrote a rap song for him. That's a good story.
Yes, I know.
That was in a life long ago, far, far away.
Aye.
So his father's worried about her sobriety and his and Rick's sobriety, which
yes,
valid,
very valid. And Her father brought up the point that the last time Ray Dean was out of prison, she, started hanging out with this group of people, started smoking pot. And before you knew it, one thing led to another.
Yeah. What did your parents tell you, kids? Marijuana is a gateway drug. Okay. My parents didn't say that. They passed me the bong. Let me be real with you. I'm from California. We roll a different way, says Marius.
What you say about marijuana? What?
Well, I haven't seen you shooting up heroin or anything.
So thank you.
I don't think it is a gateway drug. However, if you're an addict, though, that's a different story.
It is. That is a different story.
When you try to get out of your feelings by altering yourself, that's where the problems come in, right? Yes. If you're not an addict, it's a different story.
Right.
And her dad does not want her smoking pot, which I think, again, valid. Definitely
valid. All valid.
Yeah. Yeah. So she's getting out and he's going to go. She's had 60 days in the house. Look at these quotes in the notes from you. How did I miss this? I'm not just a man whore. I have a stable side. He said that?
Yes, he did.
Totally missed that. What is wrong with me today? I'm not catching all the salient quotes. That's hilarious. I like how he's talking to her on the phone and he's like, I'm just going to put my out of office message on. And I'm thinking, this guy's probably like in IT or something. Like,
yeah, I know, right?
He reminds me, there's a lot of people in Silicon Valley that are like him. Like you would never know it, but they are like working in an office, like doing like tech jobs. And then on the weekend, they're like this dude. Although in California, you cannot drive around without a helmet. Not gonna happen. We're very concerned about your safety here in California. Yes. Yeah. So the stepmom and dad think that it would be better for her to live with the family, right?
Which I totally agree. But we all know that's not going to happen.
Rick seems like a predator. And I don't even mean it like in a sexual predator. Like he looks like he will eat her. Like I don't know. Like he's terrifying to me.
Oh God.
I would stay so far away from that guy. Like I cannot even tell you how much I do not like him so far. Until he interviews with us. Let's be real. Anyway, so it's her release. They don't realize that he lives with a woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, and neither does Ray Dean. I cannot get over this name, Ray Dean.
Ray Dean.
Probably some kind of family name or something.
Probably.
Like, yeah. Anyway. So she's not getting out because of COVID.
Because something called COVID. Yeah.
Yeah, that interrupted a lot of our plans. Yeah, a lot of us were locked up. Not locked down like you, but we were locked
up. Locked down, but we were locked up. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So I feel sorry for her about that. She did her time, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, I do think like it's gotta really suck to be in prison. And when your time is up, you should be able to get out. So that's a really big bummer. But he was nice, but he's worried about her like acting crazy because she's not getting out because she has a temper. So
right, exactly.
Yeah. So he's too upset and he has to take a moment. He can't even talk to the cameras anymore. Yes. He's got to ride his bike.
He got to ride his bike off into the sunset like a Geico commercial.
Yeah, literal Zen and the art of motorcycle maintenance going on here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Kayla and Martell. This is making me uncomfortable too.
Girl.
On Instagram, someone said they were giving that she was giving them Britney and Ray vibes, presumably because she's already getting knocked up on like moment one that he's out.
Yes, and ring and marriage and all this stuff.
$30,000 to $40,000 wedding ring. Are you kidding? Or engagement ring? Like, I live very well. We make decent money. We are doing super well over here. What? Are you joking right now? You know what? My freaking Mini costs like $38,000. My car.
He's been in jail for 13 years.
How's he supposed to do that without like dealing
something illegal? Thank you. Without doing something illegal. Like
she's not thinking at all. And he's not going to be able to get a job like that. Come on. That's just bullshit. Anyway.
And what was up with that outfit? And those fucking shoes.
Yeah, and no undies. And sitting on the rail, on the metal railing. Let's just file that under things not to do.
Girl's gonna give herself a yeast infection.
Right? Consider this a cautionary tale. Just don't.
Just don't.
Do not
please.
do it.
Yeah. Oh my God.
She's got a hot little bod and stuff for sure, but still, like, I don't know, whatever.
And we find out that she hasn't been celibate for 13 years either.
No, the last time she had sex was 1 year and 8 months ago, but who's counting? Like,
exactly.
She's got, like, she
1
has
year,
it on her calendar.
8 months, 2 weeks,
3 days,
3
exactly.
Days.
Like, what? I was like, well, that's rather specific.
I know.
I'm not sure I could.
18 hours, 22 minutes, and 14 seconds ago.
Yeah. I don't get this one. I don't
get her either.
And her justification, she's like, he doesn't want him to know, but she's gonna say it on TV.
Right.
Did you think that through?
And it'll just make her a better sexual partner for him. So, he shouldn't be that mad.
Because she needed that much practice.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know what it's up. Here we go. See, I don't know what it's up on my ring light today.
And speaking of being remarkably specific, she knows she's ovulating as of about 12:03 last night. Like, how did she know so specifically? She got one of those ovulation tests?
I guess so. I don't know.
And if she does, that sounds like she's really trying to get pregnant on moment one, which does give me Brittany and Raven vibes.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. By the way, they have a new YouTube channel. Go check it out.
Yes, go check it out, guys.
Go check it out. It's really lame. That's why we're saying that. I feel really like snarky and mean today, but it's not because I'm drinking tequila.
No, it's not because you're drinking straight tequila at all, Brianna. No.
I don't know.
No.
I'm usually very charming.
Yes. So they kick the camera crew the fuck out so they can get busy.
Yeah, exactly.
So
we'll see how that goes. Let's see if she gets pregnant right away. We just check their Instagram, see if she has a baby.
Yeah, right.
They're probably still following the NDA as of right now, as opposed to Mike and Jimena from 90 Day Fiance. Like those two are just like blowing.
NDA? What's an NDA?
Andy Wood.
Right.
Anyway, Kevin and Tiffany. Now, I don't like this guy.
Me either.
One bit.
Me either.
Like, out of all of them, he's the one I like the least, and that's saying something because I don't like any of them. He's gross. He is like the slimiest, greasiest dude. And he thinks he is all that and a bag of chips. And I do not agree. And why is this chick Kayla just like following him around?
Because she's been fucking with him for 6 years. And she's like, listen, dude, we've been doing this for 6 years already. Let's just fucking make this official and stop fucking around with me. Because it seems like she's like every
plan. Sundays are our days. And we have our little shows, and I'm
90 Day Fiance. I bet you they watch 90 Day Fiance. They fuck before and after 90 Day Fiance. I bet.
Right? I need to find out. If anybody knows them, please let us know.
Yes, please let us know. I have to know what they're watching on Sunday, and I bet you it's 90 Day Fiance.
And if they are, tell them to watch Mary's 90 Days and 900
seconds.
Okay, that just got complicated with add that to tequila.
No,
it
just doesn't roll off your tongue.
It was like math. Yeah, I was like 90 days, not minutes. What is it? Anyway, so his friend think Kayla is psycho, and I have to agree with her on many counts.
Yeah, but
like, first of all, her interest in this guy.
Right, but his behavior is making her psycho. And we both understand how others' behavior can make a psycho.
I have a feeling she was already psycho.
Yeah.
She's a beautiful girl. I don't know what is it in with this guy?
And when she started tearing up and everything, I'm like, oh, come on, girl.
I do think she has a tracker on his phone or something.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
That would make me crazy if someone was like popping up every place I went.
Tracker on his car or something.
No.
Yeah.
No way. That's fucked up. I don't think, she's psycho, but no one deserves to be strung along or just be used as like the 90-day fiance Sunday night girl.
Exactly.
I want to know what he's got going on the other days of the week. Like he's got like a Friday night love after lockup date.
Right.
Survivor date on
a Tuesday night.
Exactly.
A Tuesday night Real Housewives of New Jersey date.
Yeah, he's got like bachelor chicken, like bachelor night on Wednesday.
Yep, I know. I just
can't stand this guy. And part of the reason is he's so full of himself. And that really bothers me. And he's just like random white dude. Like, I don't know. If I had to choose one of these guys, okay, I'm not crazy about any of these men at all. But he's my number one. I don't like you.
Okay.
Which means Mary will probably go try to get him for whoever I like the least. Mary tries to get to interview with us on the show.
Let me go DM him right now.
No, interview Kayla.
Yes.
That's who I want to talk to. I want to be like, what is it, girl? What is he so good at? And like, what are his endowments that you find so attractive? Because I don't get it. And I'm sure she can do better, unless she really is super crazy, which is highly likely. So I don't know. Anyway, Tiffany's getting out.
Yes, she was supposed to. But what happened? Nobody will give Skis Ball any answers.
No, disciplinary action. So, which makes me wonder, like, said it before, I'm not the first person to say it, but this is sort of like a documentary in recidivism because the majority of these people that get out of prison go back. And it makes me wonder, she's so close to her release date. Is there a chance that like fear of getting out has actually caused her to make some kind of trouble that will keep her in? Because, possibly, it's kind of coincidental that it's on the day. So anyway, he's calling everyone, and then everyone's hanging up on him because he's paying the ass.
Yes.
Kayla, this means he's going to be doing you next Sunday again, apparently.
Yes.
That dude must be real good and bad. Think he's better in bed than Rick?
I don't know, and I really don't want to picture that, please.
They're disgusting. They're really gross guys. Anyway, so they give him a date of like 2025.
I know. Like 3 years. Like, what the fuck?
Kayla, you have 3 years with this guy. Get it together.
I know.
She's gonna have 3 kids with him by then. She needs to figure out like what's her name? With Kayla, other Kayla, right?
Yeah.
Kayla. Yeah. Get the same ovulation test that other Kayla has.
Right, exactly. That'll tell you exactly when you're ovulating at 1:07 a.m.
Whatever. This is definitely a shit show so far.
Yes, it is. Yeah. And we love the shit show, don't we?
Yeah, it's super fun.
It is super fun.
Even though it's more of a commitment for taking notes now that it's an hour and a half.
I know.
Yeah, but it is really fun to watch. And
an hour and a half goes by fast, doesn't it?
It's faster than 2 hours for 90 days.
I was going to say 90 Day Fiance drags to me now, even now.
And I mean, the truth of the matter is, and people don't realize this, like we actually take really diligent notes. We do a lot of planning before these podcasts. We don't just get on here and do it. So it's like, I loved that it was 2 hours until I had to start paying attention to every single thing and taking notes. Then it does become a lot of work. That's why I abandoned Mary on the 90-day episode recaps. I'm still here for like interviews and stuff, but like it's just a lot.
It is a lot. It is a lot.
Yeah, but if you haven't seen it, her 90 days in 900 seconds, 90
we'll be going up soon.
Recaps. Yeah, they're fun. They're really fun. So check her out and check out our special cast interviews, which we should be having some interesting ones soon, right? Like we were waiting.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
People owe us some answers.
Yes, they do.
But the network have not gotten back to us. Anyway, I'm looking forward to it, but I'll tell you who we won't be interviewing, and that is Aniris.
Because Aniris
fool us once.
Shame on me.
Twice. Yeah. No, shame on you.
Shame on you. Fool us twice.
Shame on me. We're very ashamed. It's not going to happen again.
Nope, that's it.
You hear our psychic vibes, Aniris. Very disappointed. I really needed answers to my questions.
I know, me too. Really sucks.
Yep. Well. Okay. Well, check out Mary's 990 and 900. Check out our special interviews coming up, our exposés on Mike and Jimena.
Yeah.
I've been having to do a lot of translation. And also go check out my Brianna's Nirvana channel on YouTube, where I have lots of meditations, yoga stuff, and I've recently started doing sleep stories. So if you think you're bored during this podcast and it's putting you to sleep, I will actually put you to sleep with my sleep stories on Brianna's Nirvana. Just saying, there's an alternative way to fall asleep now.
Just saying. Just saying.
Anyway, thanks everyone for joining us, and we will see you back here again next time.